Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Gold Cobra. Not the most popular map in the world, but it is actually still played sometimes, and it's actually still pretty good and got a unique little feature as well. Down in the south, we have the blue player with a China Infantry. This is Fargo. Was a bit of a Fargo dozer there where he decided to go north before going back south through CC to delay things a little bit. Up in the top, we have the purple player with a GLA vanilla. This is Ammo. So we don't see this player on this channel all so much, but he is very, very good. Very, very good in team games, especially. You can always rely on him to be a super solid teammate, but in a super good performance, even against the top players. And when he actually plays 1v1, and if he spams it, he's actually very, very good as well. So this replay is a few months old. And here you're going to see him against Fargo. Fargo, as always, going for a Helix. Like when you do a Helix every single game as Infantry against GLA, just becomes a little bit predictable. I suppose you could say it makes the GLA a little bit scared, so therefore he will do deeper tunnels. Like when I say deeper, I mean further back in his base. That's a nice little cute tunnel there from Ammo, by the way. First technical is out. It's got no veterancy on it. Is he just scouting for a Helix? I don't know. He's got stuff inside of there. Runs into the mines, loaded with TNTs, and actually one-shots or just instantly deletes the airfield. Sometimes that happens. Over on the left-hand side, the Helix is going to find a worker. Quad cannons are being produced by Ammo. No bunker on the Helix just yet. This is very bad from Fargo. What is he doing? So many wasted seconds in the air, and now there's a sneaky tunnel here. If Ammo just pops a load of quads, could just catch the Helix off guard. But he's revealed himself. I thought that was in range, but apparently it's not. Helix taking half damage. Beacon on the sneaky tunnel is no longer sneaky. And down in the bottom right, another worker is picked off. War factory now up. Or, yeah. Now up, and propaganda going up for Fargo. Helix still flying around, still very low, needs to be very careful. But also, yeah, if Ammo just does a big push, what will Fargo be able to do about it now? He doesn't have many choices apart from unload like that. Can just unload. The quads, if they line up nicely, though, they can just go in and kill all of this. But that's not a nice line because these two quads back here are not fighting. That was actually quite a gift, I think, for Fargo. He's still going to lose a lot of guys here. But those quads could have killed that a lot more cleanly. Look, there's like basically one quad left. That one's on 0. If those quads that are coming in a perfect line, might have had 3 or 4 quads left, and all of them infantry would have died, and he might have been able to push in and do something else. Or push and do a little bit more damage. Yeah, 2 quads were further back. Okay, palace now being built by Ammo. Flamer gets picked off. It'll make it harder for these outposts to push without the Flamer. Lotus out. It's going to go straight over here to grab this oil. There is one here for the GLA player as well. Yeah, the unique little feature is like this kind of little cove or indentation in the mountain. Fargo now on a 3rd supply. His dose is a little bit exposed there. Maybe he just wants to drop a bunker. Even with just one guy in it, probably makes it at least a little bit defendable. Fargo now capturing the oil over on the right-hand side. Both players looking pretty solid, but I just think Fargo's economy might be getting a little bit too big for Ammo. Like, Ammo's on a 3rd supply, but he's not on his oil. And he's still just making the workers there on that right side supply. Yeah, Fargo's going to now start slowly gaining ground. Bunker going up here like I suggested. Quad cannons, think about popping there for ammo. He's now got a palace up. But Fargo is losing an outpost and a little bit too close to this bunker. No subliminal messaging. Otherwise, that flamer would be healing twice as quick. Artillery platform reaching there. It's kind of annoying because you're getting the alert you're under attack all the time. And to be fair, he is under attack. But when you press spacebar, you will probably go to here when actually you probably want to be going somewhere else. John McKell now in the mix. Snipes that. Killed one guy there as well. So it's only weakened by like 2 tank enters inside of there. I mean, at least it's not full, but it'll still probably wreck quads. Yeah, Fargo's in a really, really strong position here. Amma needs to figure out what the defense is against this. It's either going to be a TNT or a Scud launcher because Fargo's sending even more across the map. 2 more outposts on the way. Jarman standing in the fire. Here comes the Scud launcher, and that is legendary. Just on time. And all of a sudden, that initial attack isn't looking so great for Fargo. That's very, very nice. Like, literally couldn't have had better timing for that. For ammo. He literally needed it right there and then. He's not got his oil on the left, though, which is a bit disappointing. I think he'd be classed as ahead if he had that oil. Dropping down 5k's worth of markets at once. I never really like that unless you're, like, considerably ahead or got just floating loads of money, which arguably you shouldn't be floating loads of money in 0 out anyway. But yeah, definitely getting that oil is better. He's building a Stinger over there. But is he making a Rebel to get it? The fact that he's built 3 defenses there would indicate, okay, you must have seen this. And on this map as well, a lot of people forget, and Fargo's forgotten here as well, that you've got this refinery in the corner. Well, that Helix could go down. Yeah, it's a bad Helix there from Fargo. It hasn't achieved all so much, that Helix, throughout this game, has it? Fargo loses 1 dozer, but this left side is one and truly bunkered in. Yeah, we've got Fargo just amassing an army in the middle. He's got MiGs up now. 4 MiGs. Still has his oil, and ammo does not have his. But he has 2 markets, fortified structure. No doubt he'll be researching work issues. Yeah, he just sniped a dozer. Fargo's going to get that back, but the Shaman Kel then went down. But the problem is, even though ammo doesn't have this oil yet, well, I mean, he's going to get it now, and then he's going to be far ahead, I think. It's that Fargo's attacks are just having a lot of trouble lately because this single Scud launcher. It's actually been disabled inside of the tunnel. Repops disabled, which is pretty funny. Could actually now get picked off. Three MiGs on 1 Rebel. I think that was a bit of a last-minute move there from Fargo. I think he wanted to go for one of the tunnels, but he thought he would stop the oil. That's a pretty good pick-off regardless, stopping the oil. If he's able to clear that and take it for himself, I think Fargo's considerably ahead. But it's down to ammo to try and hold that position. Yeah, there are supplies in the middle on this map as well. So you basically have your 1 supply in your base, then you've got this 1 up here, but it's a little bit far away because you've got this kind of ridge. Yeah, ammo really needs to get that oil. He is sending another Rebel. Fargo's going to see it, though, and he's going to put the pressure on to try and stop it. Fargo bunkering in this right side as well, and building an internet center. Oil cap coming in once again. Yeah. Some questionable MiGs there from Mr. Fargo. I think he lost every single MiG just for 2 quads. He's coming in 1 at a time. You kind of want to go back a bit, make them circle so they're kind of on top of each other, and then come in for 1 big strike. But usually when you push with the ground army as well, because then the quads are usually moving back and they can't get their shots off properly. But this Scud Launcher, once again, pushing this outpost army back. Another MiG comes in, and another MiG lost. Coming in single file with a MiG just doesn't make any sense. Scud Launcher again. Ooh. You can't take many of them. In fact, one Scud Launcher in the middle of that army, and all of that gets popped open. Here comes a carpet bomb, though. That might be able to shut this area down. Is Ammo going to go back inside of his tunnel? He does at the very last second. Here comes the artillery as well from Fargo. Looks like a level 1. Could be on that tunnel. Got like 7-ish markets. Was level 1 artillery. Wasn't the most perfect of hits, though, was it? Scud Launcher coming in, and that is another legendary shot. Fargo overstepped the mark a little bit there. Ammo coming in, clearing all of this up. He has AP ammo. He has a toxin tractor here. Yeah, this is solid play from Ammo. I told you, this guy, man, when he focuses and when he spams a lot, when he plays 1v1, he is a really good player. It's a shame he doesn't play so often. I think he's a little bit emotionally volatile because, like, he's only just reinstalled the game, I believe, or just come back to the game in the last, like, 30 days or so. Because before that, there was some drama. I don't know exactly what happened, but he's basically not been around for a long time. I think he uninstalled Zeround, uninstalled and deleted his account on Discord as well. So he went like pretty hardcore. Deleted everything. And now he's decided to come back. But definitely good to see him back. Good to see strong players back. Because, yeah, the World Series will be again this year. And there's loads of money in Zira again. Even right now and all the time, actually. It's like a $4,000 tournament about to start. The World Series qualification will be in August, and the actual tournament will be in September. But there's like loads of other tournaments going on. There's like an $850 2v2 tournament going on as well. So yeah, as many high level players we can get in the game as possible, all the better to watch. So Fargo's been headbutting this position for so long, but Ammo's defense has just been so good, and he's getting the bounty money now for all of this too. I don't know if Fargo's going to be able to break through. But all the bounty money just being eaten up by these quads. Fargo has still killed all the quads, I suppose. Still circling with the MiGs. If that Scud is on that, it might kill the Lotus. Oh, Lotus took some damage, but not dead. Just actually going to turn the sound up. I just realized the sound's a little bit quiet, isn't it? There we go. Okay, carpet bomb coming in for Fargo. Yeah, I think Ammo's main area of experience or strength is probably late game, because he's used to playing these big bunkery 3v3s on DEFCON, Philippine Highlands, or all these kind of games, and his late game is usually very, very solid. And you're seeing that now because he's got loads of markets bunkering in with these AP ammo quads and Scud launchers. But saying that, though, Fargo is actually breaking through now on the left, and the Ammo's realized that, and therefore pushing on the right-hand side. He's taking out one bunker there pretty quick with the old Scud launchers. MiGs coming in for Fargo. Did kill 2 Scud launchers there, but did lose the MiGs for it. But this position is very, very important for Fargo, because if he loses that, he's probably lost the game. Internet center and an oil in one position. Fargo pushes on the left, runs into loads of quads again, losing outpost. It's actually a very entertaining game. Yeah, Fargo's looked in a solid position many times here, but just think he's fading a bit in these last few engagements. And the amount of money that Ammo has, I don't know if you can really compete with that. It's just so many markets. Plus, he's getting the bounty money, and these long, drawn-out games, he's going to reach level 5 when he gets Anthrax and Sneak Attack. What's Fargo going to do against that? Yeah, Refinery not captured for Fargo, but it is captured for Ammo. Got to think, like, when a dozer is built, you get 10% off that. It's $100 saved. When an outpost is built, you get $100 saved on that. Helix, you'll save $150. Like, everything adds up. Flamer, you'll save, like, what, $80? ECM, save $80. I think it's $800 for him. But yeah, Fargo's invested a lot in hackers as well, actually. So he's got a load down here. 5. There's like, what, 10 inside of there. So that's like 15 so far. 18, 20, 23-ish, 25 hackers. But yeah, a chunk of them are in the internet center. Okay, Fargo's doing a hit on the economy now. Trying to take out some markets. Does take out one. Don't know how he didn't quite take out that one as well, but unfortunate there for Fargo. But Ammo can just push right in now and kill this internet center. Unless that's an EMP. It's not an EMP. It's a mines. Mine drop. More MiGs taken out. Fargo's air units throughout this game have been pretty horrific. EMP disables some economy. Not really sure that's going to affect Ammo too much. Yeah, oil is going to get hit. Massive Scud launcher hits, and all of this is getting cleared up, and Ammo's just bringing in the money, bringing in the XP. ECM there's going to get picked off. Yeah, that oil's dead. And yeah, Fargo, I think he's living a little bit on the edge here. There's not too many more of these engagements he can take, I don't think. Because that level 5 is on the way for Ammo. It's probably one thing you could say is a bit broken in the game. The amount of stuff you have to kill of infantry to get level 5. Like, if we just look here, can we see? Units destroyed, 159. 109 for Fargo, and he's already level 5. But it's because the outposts don't give any XP. The only way you're bringing in a load of XP is by killing buildings. Okay, hackers are important as well. Imagine how many MiGs he's even picked off throughout this game as well, and he's still not level 5. How many of those kills are MiGs and helixes? A lot of it is MiGs and helixes. But where the problem lies is actually it's in the infantry. Every time you kill the infantry, it's not really returning that much XP. You could say when he does get level 5, it is game ended because you get the Anthrax. Just look at it. He just killed a bunker and some guys inside of it and basically got next to 0. He got a few XP, but not much. Yeah, he kills the war factory there. Carpet bomb comes in, but it's not really going to kill much. Battle bus here will just take out his. And Ammo is playing like an animal. Fargo's been defeated, yeah, because I think it was actually kind of solid by Fargo, like kind of mid-game when he was pushing up with the outposts. I think the MiG usage could have been better. The Helix could have done a little bit more in the beginning. The bunker was slow. He hung around trying to pick off that worker. He'd lost like kind of half HP on the Helix for pretty much no reason. It didn't really clear up too much with the Helix at all. Didn't deny any like forward tunnels or anything like that. So yeah, could have got a bit more out of it like that. But it was still kind of solid. The ground pushes, at least from Fargo, were solid. But just Ammo did his palace at the right time. Got his Scud launchers at the right time. AP ammo quads, line of tunnels. Did get his oil late. Could have done that a little bit better, I think. But Fargo still had like 25 hackers. Had a good economy. But Ammo just had more economy. So I suppose the question is for Fargo, do you want to invest more into units, or do you want to drag it into that situation of markets versus hackers? Because GLA is a real big king of late game, but hackers are very good as well. But GLA, yeah, if you play a really long game and get to Anthrax bomb and sneak attack, then it is very, very difficult for infantry at that stage. So yeah, GG, well played here to both players. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.